Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mercy Art. So today it's 8:30 in the morning. I'm on my way to the Swedish embassy and wish me luck. I'm just passing the United Nations.
Take the next left onto United Nations Avenue.
Yeah, so on my way, I'll be turning to the United Nations Crescent. Let's see how this goes. I'm super excited about today. I'm super excited. It's one of those days I'm just feeling lucky. Okay, so since my appointment is at 10 o'clock, I'm here at Kukito in Java Place. I want to see if I can have some breakfast. So guys, I've just ordered for some hot coffee and chocolate chip muffin. It should take around 10 minutes because right now, if I can check on the clock, it's 15 minutes to 9 o'clock. My appointment is 10 o'clock, so that means it gives me roughly 30 minutes. By 9:30 should be out of this place because the good thing is I'm already near the place. It's actually it's a 5-minute drive. So immediately after I have my coffee, I can proceed all the way to the embassy. Yeah, but for now I'm a bit hungry. I didn't have breakfast, so I think this will already help. So I'm having a muffin, chocolate chip muffin and coffee as usual. I'm actually a coffee addict. Thanks, sir. So I'm done with my breakfast. It's I think it's almost 10 o'clock. I like arriving at places 30 minutes before time. So it's 9:30 o'clock. I'll be driving to the place, to the embassy. Then I hope they open the gate for me because, you know, sometimes some of these embassies have these rules. You cannot arrive too early or too late. So I hope I'm not too early to be rejected. Anyway, guys, follow me. I'm super excited about this. Hey people, so I'm done at the embassy. I could not film it because they don't allow cameras in. So I'm on my way back, just passing the UN close, heading towards Thika Road, have another meeting. But the process went on very well. It didn't take a long time, approximately 40 minutes, because each person had to go in and out. So each day they allow maybe 4 or 5 people only in the morning, starting from 10 o'clock. I was there at 10 sharp. Then immediately after that, there were 2 people who were in front of me, who were taking their biometrics. Some had families, etc. So I went in, did the biometrics. That involved the fingerprints capture. Then there was the photography. Then immediately after that, I was asked a few questions here and there, and that was it. They asked for my passport. Then they told me they'll get back to me once everything is ready. So I've been told to wait for 2 to 3 weeks or so, maximum 4 weeks, but I don't think it will go all the way to 4 weeks. So they will give me feedback when I can get my permit and the travel, how do you call it? The travel visa. That's the residency permit and the work permit and the travel visa. So I asked the guy whether I can get the visa early, but then he told me the problem with that, I might get it. They're charging 9,000 for the visa, travel visa, the Schengen visa. But then unfortunately, if I was given that, that means if I go to Sweden, I have to come back for my permit and my residency permit, which doesn't add up because once I'm there, who wants to come back again? You get the point. So I just have to wait. Furthermore, I have no problem with waiting per se because it will actually give me an ample time to prepare myself, put everything together, just ensure that everything is on check because it involves a lot. And by that I mean, since I've been living in Nairobi, let me just say there's a lot to be done. But then this is just me trying to capture each and every stage of my journey, okay? But then this time round, I can say it's a bit different because I'm talking about not just visiting a country and coming back. So there's a lot to be done. There's a lot of logistics that need to be taken care of. And one has to be really, really careful with each and every stage. To some people it's usually tiresome, it's usually hectic, but I'm considering this as a mind-blowing journey towards the right direction. It's something I've been looking forward to. I understand it's quite hectic, really hectic, but sometimes you just have to close one eye despite the crazy nature of traversing through this. You just have to appreciate each and every step. So let me say it's tough here, but then I'm just looking at the positive side of it, but more so documenting everything, ensuring that I capture each and every moment, because I know a couple of years to come I'll look back and just smile at how I went through this, Yeah, so guys, I'm right now on Muthaiga Close. I'm heading towards Thika Road, passing through various embassies. This let me say, this close is kind of full of so many embassies. The Turkish embassy, we have the Rwandese embassy. Yeah, I'm just from the Swedish embassy, and it's the same place you will get the UN Nations, the United Nations headquarters. You will get the USA, you'll get the US embassy. Let me just say, it's one of those places that are kind of known to be diplomatic, right now in Muthaiga, just from Gigiri, and let's see how everything goes. So guys, just follow me through this journey. Let it be also an inspiration to anyone who wants to just find something different to do in life. Yeah, so that's why I'm documenting this. This is a Hungarian ambassador's residency. I've just passed it right there. So let's proceed. Hey everyone, it's a new day. I'm super excited. So yesterday I got an email from the Swedish embassy telling me to come and pick my residency permit as well as my travel visa. So I'm super excited. I'm right here. I'm supposed to meet at 10 o'clock, and it's 9:30 right now. As you all aware, things concerning embassy appointments, those are not things you joke around. It's not like having coffee date with a friend or something whereby you arrive maybe 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late. No. This time round, there's no joking. So I'm right here. It's 9:30 o'clock. Just in the car, waiting for the next couple of 15 minutes or so. So 15 minutes to time, then I can dash there. I'm just near the car park of the embassy. I didn't want to go so early, because in most cases when you are invited for these appointments, you don't arrive too early or too late. So somewhere there, 15 minutes too is quite okay. So yeah, let's see how my journey is going to be. So immediately after this, I'm planning to check on the flights. So the next job that I have to do is to compare the rates and book based on what's cheaper. I cannot say I'm rich enough to just book anything. So I'll be comparing the flights in the next couple of hours, so that by today I book my flight to Europe. Yeah, so stay tuned, and cheers. Kindly subscribe if you've not done so, please. Like, share. Remember, sharing is caring, guys. And I'm super excited. I wonder how it looks like, because most of the time I'm used to just receiving the normal casual travel visa when I'm traveling to, Europe. Well, I've been to Europe only once. I was going to Finland, and it was just a sticker which was put on my passport. So this time round, they told me not to leave the passport to them. They just informed me that it's going to be in form of a card. So technically, at least I have a residency permit. Within the residency permit, I still have... Guess what? Okay. I got my permit. So now I'm going to show you. I'll give you all the details though. So technically, this is how it looks like. It has my name written there. I want to see what's inside. First thing that I saw was this. Welcome to Sweden. Welcome to Sweden. There you are. Welcome to Sweden. I got this card, and I think attached to it was now the letter inviting me over. It's right here. I'll not give you details as usual. Then attached to it, we have the card right there. Okay, so I think there's no harm in reading for you this. It's the letter that came with the card. Information about residency permit cards. This UT card is proof that you have residency permit in Sweden. It's personal and includes your biometric data. That is your photograph and your fingerprints in a chip. When a UT card is used, biometric information is stored only in the card chip. Therefore, anytime you apply for a new residency permit or need a new card, you need to have your fingerprints scanned again and take a new photo. So technically, this is a bit different from what I've been receiving when I'm traveling. It's not the first time I'm traveling, guys. So mostly it's been short-term visits. So mostly I just get the ordinary visa, which is well, this is my passport. It's usually just attached onto your passport. For example, just a moment. For example, the last time I was in Europe, I got the Schengen visa right there. Okay, I'll not show you the details again. So I got the visa stuck onto my passport. So also the second time also actually also the second time I also got the Schengen visa, which was also stuck onto the passport. So this is different because in the event that you're traveling, let's say for a short-term purpose, mostly they just stick your travel visa onto your passport, write on it, and then when you're on the immigration, they just stamp your passport. But now this one is a bit different because well, I might be staying there for some time, so and I think that's the reason why this other visa was not applicable. So that's the reason why when I went for the biometrics, I remember I carried this, so they just counter checked to verify that I'm the one, I'm the holder. They counter checked with the ID names, and then they told me to go back with it. So I was asking the lady at the embassy, why are you not staying with it? Because my sense was telling me, oh, she needs the passport so that she sticks the visa onto it. She told me, no, mom, technically you're going to receive a card. So I was like, okay, I can't wait to see how the card will look like. So now I see that was the explanation of what's going on with the card. So everything is within the same chip, both the travel visa and the residence permit. So because I'm going to probably stick a few more months or so, yeah, that's the reason why. But I'm so excited, yay! And thanks to my family. Oh my goodness, my family has been a blessing to me. It's just been amazing. Let's see what's up for this African girl, African girl who is going to explore the world. This artist is going to explore the world. Kindly just follow me through this journey, and remember to subscribe onto this channel. Remember to like and share. This is a very small YouTube, and it's through you that I think we're going to grow together. And I'm going to show you probably the world through my eyes. Feel free to share your views, your opinions on the comment section. I really, really deeply appreciate any feedback. Is okay with me, whether positive, negative. I deeply appreciate. Don't sugarcoat anything. Say it as it is. I will really, really, really emphasize on that, because these are the things which will make this channel grow. These are the things which will make this channel authentic enough. Let's grow together. And as you've realized, I want to be unique in my own way. I don't want to copy paste stuff. I'll just, film anything that I think will excite you guys. So I will really, really appreciate any suggestion. Yeah, I need water. Been speaking a lot. Yeah, okay, so I want to grab some coffee. So it's been a very, very, very crazy morning. Waking up very early in the morning, didn't have breakfast. So let me see if I can grab some coffee. As usual, I'm a coffee addict. Yeah. How is my hair? Yeah, I need to retouch this, definitely. I'm waiting for my coffee.
Okay, so when I was waiting for the coffee, I actually took time to also check through the flights. They were damn expensive because I was basically supposed to book as soon as possible. That means I booked a week prior. Most of the tickets were going for $1,000 US. And it was crazy, so I ended up spending around 115,000 Kenya shillings for the flight tickets. Well, finished booking, and then I just called one of my friends to come and join me for coffee. Yeah, and meanwhile also to do some editing of a couple of videos that I had done previously, and I didn't get time to edit. So I was pretty much hungry, so I was just checking through what I can have, but at the same time feeling exhausted, excited at the same time. And I forgot to mention the 1,000 US dollars was only for one way. I'm just trying to imagine what if it was two way. Trust me, it was damn expensive. But anyway, sometimes you just have to sacrifice some of these things if you want the best. So I booked the Qatar Airways, and based on the rates, I think they were very much reasonable compared to the others. I didn't really understand why Turkish Airline was 30,000 more expensive. So basically, it was really easy for me to at least pick Qatar Airways. It had very good rates, and I tried to use a certain website. It's called Momondo. It actually allows someone to really compare and contrast different prices. Yeah, the different prices basically between airlines. So you find that you are able to just key in your destination at the departure airport, the destination, whether it's one way or return ticket, and based on that you're able to actually get to know which airline is charging cheaper depending on the dates that you're traveling. Let's say for example, you can also have the allowance to filter. You can filter the range at which you want to spend, maybe the minimum and the maximum, and based on that it can tell you, okay, there is KLM that is charging this cheap, there is let's say Turkish Airline, there is Kenya Airways, Rwandese Airways, is it Rwanda Air? Yeah, it's called the Rwanda Air. Basically it's able to filter and check through which one is the best, or rather which one is cheaper depending on the dates that you're traveling.
Oh, I'm going to miss this place really much. Final moments. Bye. Just kana hizi maua zisikauke. Hizi maua zisikauke tafadhali. Ni hizi maua ama haya maua? Ngelia. Ui. Okay, so time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Ngelia. Leah.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day.
Last minute rush. We are now trying to rush to go to the bureau with my sister here. And she's actually been singing to me, can you exchange the dollars? I've waited until the last minute. Waiting to the last minute. This is the time we are running up and down in the mall to the ATM and back. But anyway, thank God. Thanks to God I'm not alone. Otherwise it would have been crazy. Will you miss me?
So much. I'm already missing you.
Yeah.
But all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where
But you still have time, right?
way back a year
I think by 2 sharp if I'm in the airport it's quite okay. What is that? Okay, so I'm going to use the classic Forex Bureau. I don't know about the rates, but right now is not the time to compare. I'm fearing the banks because they are into money making, so I'll just go ahead.
I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and go all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and where I'll go in life still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more.
No, they don't do it better.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago.
So we're right now at the airport, just at the screening area, then we go.
Back a year ago.
Sasa, I think I'll be checking to that side. Terminal 2 hapa hivi. Ilale. Ama isimame hivi.
Ilale.
Inaweza simama hivi.
Zatosha.
So that there are 2 and then 1 on top.
One more thing, since I was using the Qatar Airways, I had to just counter check the cages before the checking at that zone over there. So basically I was allowed to have 26 kgs for each particular suitcase, but now he was trying to balance, and it felt a bit funny when he was trying to touch my stuff and move from one suitcase to another. Not so good, but anyway, he was just doing his job. So technically all my suitcases were weighed, and I had to do the wrapping because I was on transit from Doha all the way to Sweden, so I thought it was a very good idea to have all my suitcases wrapped. They were basically charging 1,500 per suitcase, and I had 3 of them, so that means I had to spend 4,500 shillings for each particular suitcase. So once that was done, I was ready to check in. But then during the time I was checking in, I had an excess baggage. One of the suitcases weighed 32 kgs. That means I had to pay, and guess what? I had to pay a whole 35,000 shillings for the excess baggage, which was crazy because again, my card was not being accepted by Swissport. I don't know why. Story for another time. Anyway, technically I had to really go through so much. I almost missed my flight. Anyway. So I just finished checking in at the waiting lounge, trying to just think about everything I've gone through. Trust me, it's nasty.
Hey, so I just finished checking in. I'm right now at the waiting lounge. I had a crazy checking in experience, by the way. So I had this excess luggage of one suitcase which was weighing around 32 kgs. And I had to pay for the luggage. I didn't have the problem with paying, but the problem was my card getting accepted. My card was not getting accepted at all. That was the stand chart. I don't know why. So I had to talk to the manager, and luckily I got a guy who was working from the Swissport who had to do the transaction on my behalf. In return, I had to kind of pay back using the M-Pesa. It's not only that, but I had to pay some excess charge for helping me doing that. I think it's very unfair because they don't accept M-Pesa, they don't accept cash either, they only accept cards. And apparently there was an issue with Stanchart, I don't know why. So I called my manager at the bank. My manager said the card is okay, they checked everything was active. But now the problem was it was not accepting the transaction being done at the Swissport. So I had a crazy experience. Let me say it's like 30 minutes, which I used to kind of check in. By the time I'm finishing, I was so exhausted. So I'm almost boarding right now. We are at the gate. That's the gate 4. So I hope the journey goes well. It was such a crazy experience. I'm so tired already, and I've not even started the journey, which is crazy. So they're already calling, guys. So let me see. Wish me luck.
And I also came to find out that I was not the only one with the same problem. So one thing, JKA, kindly, if you're dealing with the passengers, always have an option. If someone's ATM card is not working, and by not working, I don't mean that it doesn't have money. Basically, I mean if your machine is not accepting some certain banks, ATM cards, kindly have another option, whether it's an M-Pesa, whether it's cash. I really had to stay for almost 45 minutes looking for someone to pay for me using their ATM card so that I pay through M-Pesa. Do you know how crazy that is? No one literally can trust that kind of amount of money, because I was paying that whole 35,000 shillings for the excess baggage. How do you expect someone just to have 35,000 shillings cash, for example, to give out, or on the M-Pesa, for example? What if I didn't have the money in my M-Pesa? That would have been crazy. So guys, JKI, kindly just walk through that, and I'm trying to be as positive as possible. I'm not trashing the company. I love my country and everything of that sort, but please, can you make it easy for passengers? I almost missed my flight because of that. But anyway, thanks to the positive mindset, positive energy, finally I boarded, and you know, ready. And right now, I think we just arrived at Doha. Well, I just tried to capture this particular journey from the time I got my, credentials of traveling till now. So guys, thank you for watching, and kindly subscribe if you've not done so. Meanwhile, I'm going to start the series of Sweden through the eyes of an African girl.